Afternoon. Okay.
Philippe, starting on injuries again, it feels like that's what we're talking about a lot. Can you give us?
So we're not going to do that.
Sorry, I've got to. What's the update with John Lundstrom and Kimaruf? Do we know any more than after the game on Wednesday?
That they're both not available for Sunday. And to say how long, it's difficult for the moment. It's quite early after this game, and you need to make a good analysis with scans and getting results and all those things. So we cannot say much more for the moment.
Is there a hope though that it might not be longer term with the two of them? That perhaps it might only just be a week or a few weeks?
I always have hope, but I need to get the results from the scan. So there's nothing more to say for the moment.
For Sunday, do you see anyone else returning, like a Ryan Jack or anyone else? Or
No. Normally not. So we stop now about injuries. We're going to speak about football now.
Your midfield options at the moment, we saw Sterling play in midfield in the cup final, did really well, was awarded player of the match. Is that something that we could see again on Sunday?
There are, I cannot say there are a lot of options. No, it's every game looking what's the best option for the team, and that's a strong point. I think what the team has been doing, what the players have been doing. If somebody had to play in a position that he was not used to of playing, he gives his best, he gives everything. And the good thing is also that that the story is clear in every position what to do. So if people have to play in a position, they know also what to do there, with and without the ball. So if you look back at this period until now, there are several players who did a really important job for the team in that way. So we are in a situation that we need to continue by doing that, by being creative.
I just want to get your thoughts on playing on Christmas Eve. Something we haven't seen in Scotland for a while. Is that something that you've done before in your playing managing career? What are your thoughts on it?
Yes, it's because of the supporters and because of broadcast, I think, that a lot of people can watch. In Belgium, we played also 26. We played games. That was the last game before the winter break, last couple of years. So that's not something really new. No, for me, I love football, so I don't mind if there's a lot of football. But of course, I want enough recuperation time in between. So it's a heavy schedule for the moment. But the players are coping well and they are working hard to be ready for every game.
Just finally from me, you say the players are coping well, they have done so well in this hectic festive schedule. How important is it to keep the mentality right here after a huge week last week? You have to keep it right at the top.
It's crucial. It's all about mentality. The rest they've shown, and also the mentality. But if the mentality drops, all the rest drops also. So no, it stays crucial. And to win this marathon, yeah, you need to be consistent. And of course, there will be one moment that we're gonna lose points. I'm realistic. I'm not naive. But yeah, we need to push every time to get these 3 points, and also in the way we want to do it, not to play negative football and just counterattacks, but really being dominant. What I said 2 months ago, that's the football I want to see. And that's the story that all the players stepped in. And if they are not playing in their best position, they're doing the job also there to play dominant football. So I'm happy until now about that. It's a big period. Still 4 games, a lot of points to win or to lose. Winter break coming, winter camp coming also. But it's going to be really interesting for me also to train more with the team, to speak more with the team, with the individual talks. And then you have the January transfer market also. So that's important that the players show themselves that they're ready for the second part of the season.
On Kamara's injury, it's another setback for him. How disappointing is that, and what have you kind of said to him?
It's the most disappointing is for him, because he's doing everything to avoid it. He felt really good. We're now assessing what can be the reason, and to look, very deep, very much into detail, to find solutions for him. together with him. So everybody's really disappointed for Kemar, because for him is the worst thing.
It leaves you with just Cyril as your only fit, recognised striker at the moment. Does that change your plans for January in terms of that position?
We will discuss this in the club. We will first see what is the situation with Kemar and how long he will be out. That's also important to make good decisions.
I feel like he looks very emotional coming off the pitch at the weekend. You have to, is that a big part of your job now, is just to be the support for him, keeping his spirits high?
Of course, it was a big blow, so he's so hungry, he did everything. He was coming in, getting his minutes, did a good job, trained well, got his moment then to start, what he was waiting for. And that's normal that the disappointment is that big. I understand, I had also moments like that in my career. So at that moment you feel that the sky drops on your head. It is what it is. Now it's about looking for solutions.
How have you kept the players that have been injured, how have you kept them involved and how have you kept their spirits up?
They're always in our meetings, so I want them also that they're involved in that way, that they understand what we did good, what we did wrong, what we can work on, so that they're not like 3, 4, 6, 8 weeks out and then step back into a story that they were not thinking about anymore. So that's an important thing. And for me, and they know, everybody has the same importance. If you start, or if you're not playing, or if you're injured, it's about one family together. So we win and we lose together, and players are now important. Can be maybe not in a few months that they're injured, and others who are injured now, they can be very important in a few weeks, in a few months. So it's living together and doing the maximum to get the best results all together. So one big family.
We said on Wednesday night that John had been kicked off the pitch. Is that a longer frustration that you've had with a number of challenges on your players since you've been in Scottish football?
To be honest, not. No. I didn't see a difference from other leagues, but I said something after that game, and I said also that I was boiling because everybody's seen the tackle on John. It's a red card, and okay, the red card is given, so you're not happy that one of your players is kicked off the field. But I said also after the game that Kieran Dahl was really lucky. And I don't know if you guys look back, that image, that was even worse than the red card on Lundström. So it was about that. And for the rest of the game, nothing to say about crazy tackles or crazy things that happened on the pitch. So I don't want to say that Motherwell or another team or Scottish League is more brutal or whatever. But the action with Kieran Dahl, I can say after the game, and now very short. I saw it on the bench already, but when I see it afterwards, it's a very dangerous tackle. If his foot is on the ground, his leg is broken. So that I want to avoid. I think I want to avoid that with my players. I think every manager wants to avoid that with his players. So also manager of other teams. If I see a tackle like that for my team, that player is in trouble also. I don't want to see these tackles. And I think everybody who loves football don't want to see them.
But just to confirm, you don't think that's an overriding problem in Scottish football?
No.
Physicality?
No, I don't think so. I don't see a difference with France or with Belgium or with Premier League. No.
Philippe, I wanted to ask you about how pleased you are with your defence. I think that's 3 goals conceded in 9 games in the league and also conceding fewer chances than anyone else in the league. You must be pretty pleased with the start there.
It's important. We have a lot of clean sheets. If you have a clean sheet, you're really close by winning games because with the way we're playing, we will always create chances. We will always have chances to score goals, so you're close to the 3 points. And for me, the most important thing is that the players understand with our more offensive way of playing, we defend also better. And that they understand what to do. Of course, there has been some mistakes, and we get some goals against that we could avoid. But I see also the players really concentrated to not do it 2 times or 3 times. And it's not only about defense or Jack, who's also a really good goalkeeper, of course, but also the work that midfield is doing, the work that the strikers are doing. It's really a team effort.
That's what would be pleasing then with all the changes in midfield, that you're still able to create that defensive structure with 3, 4, 5 different players in front of the defence.
Yes, that's crucial in football, that you keep a good structure all the time and that the players understand. But it's because of them, because they are really focused in every meeting to do the right things, and they're really focused every game until now to do the right things together. So all the praise is towards them.
Can I ask you how far down the road you are with January signings?
It's simple in that way. As long as there are no signings, you can be that far on the road that you want. You don't know how long the road is, so as long as nobody's in the building, that there are no medical exams made and the paper is not signed, you're nowhere. So it's always like that. I've seen some things going really fast in the past. Sometimes you think everything is okay and another team gets the player in the last second or something, or is half kidnapped. So those things happen. So no. We will see. The moment that something is signed, I can promise you guys 1 second later you all know.
Have you got a target in mind as to how many you would like to bring in January? Because we always hear managers say that it is quite a tricky transfer window to try and bring players in.
Yeah, it's for and the first point is it's not my mind, it's our mind. So those are decisions that we make together with the board and that we discuss. And those are interesting discussions. No, we have the same mindset for January, all of us. So everybody is going to go full to reach our goal in that way, like we do every game, and we ask every game to the players. So we will see if we can reach our goal. About that, you, of course, never have guarantees, but everybody's working really hard for that.
Can I ask you a question? You might have heard that Nick Montgomery, the heads manager, is going to be mic'd up during a game, and he's going to speak to the sports commentator while they're televising their game.
Good luck.
Your thoughts on that? Would you fancy it?
No. No. Also, because I'm saying things during the game towards my players that I don't want that other teams hear. So for me, it's not a good idea. Or I speak with my staff about images that I want during halftime, or what I want that we do, or whatever. And sometimes I also say things that are less nice. So it's better not to do that.
Surely no swearing.
Surely not.
Can I ask you just a very kind of question, just for me, just in terms of your Christmas plans, well, not your Christmas plans, the squad's Christmas plans, will they be in on Christmas Day?
Mm-hmm.
You're playing on Christmas Eve, will they be in on that day?
Yeah, they will be in. Yeah, we will have training. Yeah, or recovery. Yeah.
Last one, Alistair.
Philippe, St John's came down on Wednesday night, played a very low block, 2 backs of 5, very difficult to break down. Do you expect Motherwell to do something similar on Sunday, or because they're a home team, maybe they'll come out a wee bit more and give you a bit more space?
I expect everything. So we always prepare the team for different scenarios, not for one, because I don't want my team to be surprised in whatever way. So it doesn't matter what is the plan on the other side, that we are ready to do what we have to do in that case. And it's about small details that are different in that way, but I always try to prepare my team for every scenario.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers.